Hello guys, I am TheMitch, and welcome back to Minecraft. This is Minecraft Survival for Beginners, episode 7. This is episode 7, and we are getting right back into the action. It's been a little minute since episode 6, where once again I mean, I was already ending it off at that point. I was going to say, I'm out of here, guys, or whatever I said, later. See you later, or whatever. But it's like, I don't know. It's like a subconscious thing where I just keep talking until at the point where the video is already about to close off. Like, it never fails. It never fails. But this time, I'm determined to end it off fully, perfectly this time, I promise. I'm gonna when it gets to the 59-minute mark, that's when I'm gonna start closing it off. Even if it has to be a super fast thing, I'm gonna do a proper ending it off this time. I promise. I promise. All right. Let's get back into this. What did I? Speaking of promises, it's time to yes, it's time to dig. It's time to collect those dirts. I need the dirts. It's been a little minute, but I remember exactly where I was last time. I put the lights, as you can see, just like I said the last time around. I put the lights up because it's quite important to have lights inside of your little shelter. It's quite important, and luckily it is morning time now, so I don't have to deal with that. With the night on top of everything. Well, we don't have to deal with it anyway because of, we have a bed now. So that's good. You don't have to. Oh, no. No, you don't. No, you don't. Not again. Not again. Away from the house. Away from the house. Away from the house. Okay, away from the house. Step away from the house. Step away from the house. Not gonna do this again to me. Not again. Whoa, you just saw that? The creeper's gone, man. The creeper's gone. He just despawned right in front of our eyes. He just despawned. When they disappear like that, that means that they just despawned. It was basically just like, it's just basically like spawning, except the opposite. And hence the word despawn. The prefix there, despawn. But yeah, that happens. I think that's the main way to. That's another way to get rid of a creeper, I suppose, is just wait for him to despawn. Even though they don't, like they don't go away, like they don't just die like the other. Oh, there goes another animal killed by a wolf. But unless they're not like the other. Mobs that just die during the daylight. The creepers, like I said before, the creepers they survive the daylight. They don't burn from the daylight, but I mean from the sun. The sun doesn't affect them. But apparently this despawning does. Despawning sure does. So that's why you usually don't see a whole lot of creepers. Because, I mean, they tend to despawn during the day. But it's like, I think it takes some time before that happens or something. But yeah, it takes a little time. Oh, sorry. I need more food. Never can have enough food. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So, what should we? Oh, right. All right, let's focus here. Let's get back on track. We need to dig. I just love how that creeper just just gone. Creeper's gone away. All right, so we're gonna. Oh. Yeah, that looks like a wait a minute. Wait, stop crouching. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. How do I do this? like this. It looks like a cave entrance. Looks like a cave entrance. I'm kind of curious. Curiosity. But we already know what happens. We already know how that saying goes. And what happens to the curious cat. And where does the curiosity get the cat? And the curiosity does to the cat. But I mean, I don't mind checking it out. I'm trying to see how I'm supposed to. Okay. And perhaps I can do it like I'm trying to figure it out here. I want to try to do a little spiral stairs. And I'm still gonna get the dirt, just like I said, just like I promised. I'm doing that now, actually. I'm doing it now. I'm getting dirt in the process. See? I got 27 now. I'm just trying to. How about like this? There we go. Hey, there we go. I'm trying to have a safer way to get down here. Probably like that. So it'll be, okay, now we got our way back up. Don't tell me it just goes right here. Oh my god, what a waste of time! Really? Really, Minecraft? Really? I'm thinking that this was an entire, like... Okay, whatever. Whatever. It goes nowhere. That was absolutely a waste of... I completely forgot about this thing. I spent, I don't know how long on this. You know what? Eventually, I'm gonna... When I get the extra dirt, I'm just gonna cover that up. That's what I'm gonna do. That is so stupid. That is just ugly. So ugly. But I'm gonna get the dirt anyway, because I want to do what I said I was gonna do, and I want to start working on those crops. For you people out there who may want to grow crops and that sort of thing, and you really don't like to kill the animals, and I understand. So I'm gonna show you how to grow crops for those of you who's wondering, who doesn't know how to do that. I'm trying to get these. You wouldn't have to go through this extra though. Trying to dig so much extra, get so much dirt. Oh, gotta be careful. Oh man, that's just, I see nothing but death down there. Ew. That's all I see is just death. Oh wait, well there's water right there. So like I said before, if you land in water, you'll actually survive. But I mean, that'll be some waste of time, man. I don't want to jump all the way down there just because I can and likely not survive. But I mean, it's still scary, man. If you're not careful, you can still make a mistake and die anyway. So I mean, gotta be careful. Oh, my hunger bar is really low. So in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and eat the cooked food that I have, which is the cooked chicken. Let's go ahead and eat that. When you see that many hunger bars down like that, it's best to just eat the best thing that you have, which is likely the cooked thing. Whatever that you have that's cooked is the best thing to eat if you have some cooked food on you. That's why it's good to have some cooked food on you. But if you have like multiple cooked foods, recommend you save some of them. Don't just eat all of them, or don't just take all of them with you, rather. Because I mean, it's good to have some left back at the structure, the base. But I'm going blank here because I'm thinking about something. I'm trying to But nah, it's good. It's never mind. All right, I'm gonna continue. I'm just this is good. What I have, dirt. It's good dirt. Good enough. We have a whole stack here. 64. Well, now we have 62, but I mean, It's plenty of enough. Alrighty then. So now we finally got the dirt back. If we have some dirt left, I shall fill up that dreadful hole over there. I hate that hole over there so much. You know what holes that I hate more than that is the kind of holes that you can find. Sometimes you find it in the world where these holes that are just, when you look in them, it goes all the way down. It goes so far down, and it's not even like 1 block holes like this right here. It's not just like that. It's like much wider. It's like really wide. So usually about the size of that down there, and it just goes straight down, really far. I hate those holes so much. There's little pockets of death, just waiting for you to just stumble upon, tra la 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 la, and then you fall down without even realizing. Oh, splat! You're dead, and you just lose all of your stuff. Ugh, I hate those holes so much. So you gotta be careful. Well, basically what I'm saying here, you have to be careful where you're going, man. You gotta be careful where you're going, because those holes of death is just out there in the world, just waiting for the player to someday just stumble upon that hole and just walk right in, fall down to your untimely death. So be careful where you're going. That's all. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough. I got 24, but let's see here. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! Ah! Man, only one of it. That would have been... That's so crazy. That's so close. That's crazy. That's kind of funny. I knew it was going to be close, because I could tell. But no biggie. You notice that I like to just... that I dig certain blocks and just take certain blocks. Like, why don't I just take random block out of the ground to use that? I need dirt, right? There's dirt everywhere. Just take one of these blocks like this here. No, don't do that. That's ugly. Don't do that. You cover up the normal ground. You know, you don't want holes in the ground that you walk on. It's better to take the blocks off of the side of the little things like this. That way, the land here will look more natural. It will still look natural. You want to take it off of the side of it, off the edges of things, and it will be more natural looking, opposed to just taking all the blocks, all like a hole, just digging random holes everywhere, all over. You have just random hole patches all over the ground, man. That's terrible. That's a travesty. What are you doing? That's terrible. Awful. Don't do that. So, but I mean, that's just me, though. I mean, perhaps that has something to do with my little OCD here. But I mean, I don't know. It's just ugly to me. Look at that hole down there. It's hideous. Is it not hideous to you? Look at that. Another thing, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it already, but wait, let me go to sleep first. Sleep. It's important to get plenty of rest. Righty, so I'm not sure if I mentioned it before, but another thing that I hate is like these things called floaties. Now, if I mentioned it before in one of my previous episodes, then I apologize. I have a very bad memory. I forget things like minutes later after I'm told them. Okay, it's not my fault. You yell at my brain. It's the brain's fault. My brain's fault. Yell at him. But I mean, I forget things. But whatever. But yeah, these things called floaties. It's basically these little pieces of land, kind of like that up there. Do you see that way over there? Look where where my crosshair is. Right here. Right there. I'm not sure if that would count as a floaty, because it's technically, it looks like it's attached to the land over there. those lands over there is like pretty much, aren't they called extreme hills, extreme mountains, extreme something? There's like the biome for it, like extreme hill biome, where it's like crazy lands, kind of like that. It's so tacky. My God, I could just go on for hours talking about how disgusting it is looking at it. I hate those. It does not blend with anything. It's terrible looking. But the worst part of it is the ones that's not attached to anything. It's the ones that are just floating in the air like this. See? This is what I call a floaty. They are hideous to look at. They're eyesores. I hate them so much. And so when I see them on the side of mountains, usually they have larger ones where a lot more dirt is on it. And sometimes I look at it and I'm like, oh no, there's a floaty. I gotta go over there and I have to get rid of it. But I mean, the thing is, it could be like all the way up there somewhere. And sometimes I'm like, I just want to venture up this mountain just so I can get rid of that disgusting eyesore. But I mean, I feel like I'm the only one that has that problem because I mean, I have OCD. I can't help myself. It's ugly, but I gotta get rid of it. So sometimes I have been known to like kind of, what do you call it? Terraform. I think it's the word, terraform the land quite a lot sometimes. I've done that in the past because of, I mean, it's random. The worlds are randomly generated, so it's going to be random, you know, however the land is. And sometimes the world generates really ugly, and it just kills me, bro. I just waste hours and hours and hours just trying to fix it. But anywho, I just went off topic again. I keep doing that. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. My apologies. So, what were we supposed to? Oh yeah, the crops. Right. So with the crops, the first thing you want to do. Hold on. So with the crops, the crops, the first thing you want to do is just start digging like maybe 4 blocks. Yes, that'll be good. So you want to dig 4 blocks into wherever it is that you have your situation going on here, where you want to have, basically wherever you want to have crops growing. And it's recommended to have it kind of out of the way. So it's good to not do it right next to your house, literally. Like, you know, you need some space. So basically that's why I was doing all of this. That's why I was so determined to get the dirt to fill this up. Because now you see there's a lot more space here. You see the space? That's what I needed in order to really to do this. So you want to have at least 4. I'm just going to show you. I want this to be further away from so that's why I'm just doing this really quick. Like that. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Hold on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. So I need to tell you guys this. So you want to make sure that you have at least 4 blocks or more in all directions from that hole that you're digging. So wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh nope, that's 3. I gotta scoot it over. They gotta have been perfect right here. Perfect. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I just got to scoochie the hole over here. If this was Looney Tune land, you would just be able to pick up the hole. Anybody remember that? Well, I think that would mean that you would have to be in your like late 20s or older in order to remember the OG Looney Tunes. I'm not sure if any of you guys are old enough out there who remember the original Looney Tunes. But if any of my fellow 90s kids remember the original Looney Tunes, remember how there would be like the whole, it was like a tunnel like from the train or something like that, underground tunnel where the train comes out of, and like on the Looney Tunes, and I don't know, Bugs Bunny would just like take the hole from the tunnel and just throw the hole somewhere else, and the train will just come out of the ground or whatever. I'm probably just talking gibberish to like the younger audiences. They probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Like moving the holes? What are you talking about? Okay, let me just shut up here. Okay, so anywho, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4 on that side, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 on that side. So 4 all around. 4 blocks itself. Make sure the blocks that you've dug itself is 4. The best way to tell is just by putting 2 blocks in the middle. 1, 2, and if you have 2 blocks on the end, obviously that would be 4. It's a good quick way to make sure it's 4 and not 5, obviously. But so because obviously even an even number would have 2 blocks in the middle rather than just 1. Opposed to, like, say 5, it would be 1 block in the middle instead of 2, obviously. And obviously that kind of goes, it's good to keep that in mind in Minecraft, because later on when you make houses, it's going to be kind of significant when you make houses, you know, because you're going to want things to be symmetrical. You're going to want things to make sense when you're making a house. You're going to want to keep that in mind, how things work, and the evens and the odd numbers and things like that, because it depends on how, if you want a house that says it has only 1 door, for example, you're going to likely want the house to be measured with, you're going to want it to be uneven, you know, with odd numbers. You're going to want to make an odd number of, but that's going in too far into the, we don't have to worry about that right now, but it's good to keep in mind the even and odds, basically. So this is 4 block holes. What do you do next? So what you want to do now, take your bucket and put it, now it's been a minute since I've done this. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about something else. I was getting it confused. For a moment, I was just about to say, now maybe you have to put it in a corner, and then like put another water block in the other corner and have it flowing in the middle. I'm thinking that's thinking of something else, something called a Cobblestone Generator. Now that's way into the future. That's way, don't have to worry about that. That's not what we're doing here. What we're doing is simply we're going to create. We need water on all of these to fill it in, but we only have 1 bucket. So what we basically need to do is look for more water after we do this. We're going to want it to be full stationary, which means, you know what? Let me just put the, I'll just put it here. There. So as you can see, I dropped the water inside of this corner of the hole from the bucket, and I just collected it again. That makes the water go away. In order to do this, just press the, not the mine button. The mine button is R2. Now that would just be the digging button. It's the other one. It's the one that you place blocks with. See? The button that it should be the button that same button if you're on a different platform. Is how otherwise I would have just said simply press the L2 button. But I mean, if you're on a different platform, it's usually the same button. It should be the same button that you place blocks with. So that's how you release water, that you place water down. Basically the same button as the placing button for blocks. So aim, and you want to aim the crosshairs. That's the white cross there, and you want to aim it into the middle of the floor there and press the button, and that will release the water. Make sure it's inside of the hole, mind you, and not over here. Don't look over here and press it, because if you do that, you're just gonna kind of release water all over the place. You don't want to do that. You're making a mess. What are you doing? Pick up your mess, okay? If you've done that, then press the button again. Aim over the water that you just put right here, and press that same button to collect up the water, just like this here, and it should do that. But if you've done that though, it's most likely gonna Oh, it's nighttime. Wait, let's go sleep. I feel like this little extra information is quite necessary to mention because I feel like there could be plenty of people who pretty newbie at this game, and so they would just probably not realize that it matters where you put the placement matters. So it matters where you put things, and so on and so forth. So. Even though it may seem like unnecessary information, this is a good area to do that in, but not all areas is a good area to just randomly put water at. Especially if you have, like, I don't know, let's say you have a house, you have a full setup already. You have a house, you have crops, you have things on the ground, and you place water, it's going to destroy those things. Like, for example, water destroys crops. So if you have crops growing, you have plants growing from the farmland, and you accidentally place water down, that water is going to rush over the plants, and it's going to destroy the plants. It's going to destroy your crops. So you're not going to want to do that. So that's why it's important to not make a mistake when you have water buckets or lava buckets, especially lava buckets. But if you accidentally do this right here, boom. If you've accidentally done that, then that's pretty neat the way it only flows into one direction. That's pretty cool, actually. I was expecting the water to be all over the place. But maybe the water has changed. The water properties have changed since I've last been into Minecraft. I'm not sure. But in this case, it's a lot more easier to tell now for the demonstration that I'm giving. You can tell the highest point of the water is obviously right here. And that's because this is the like I said before, the source of the water. This is where the water is coming from. The source, the flowing water. That's where the flowing water is coming from, the source here. So that's why you get the option to collect it. You see the word collect on the right hand side of the screen there. That's the L2. You want to press that. Aim the crosshairs over to the water where you can see the collect button, and then you want to press the collect button. You take up the water just like that there, and that shall take away the mess that you may have caused. But that being said, go ahead and put it right there. I'm very slow to move on to the next thing, as you can tell. But I mean, you kind of gotta be. With some people, you kind of need to go as slowly as possible, because it's understandable when you're doing things for the very first time. I mean, it may be slow to people who understand it already. But for people who hasn't, I mean, you kind of have to, you have to speak to them like they're a kindergartner. No offense, obviously, but I mean, you kind of got to, That's how I would be in any new game that I've never played before. I would want you to, if somebody's explaining to me how to play it, I would want that person to explain it to me like I'm a kindergartner. Like I don't know anything, Be as slow as possible with your explanations. Be as simple as possible, as slow as possible. It makes sense. Sorry, chicken. But that's why I do that. But that's why this is for beginners, So if you're like, oh, this is so annoying, why do you take forever to explain things? I mean, I try to be as slow as I possibly can for those people who may not really understand me, because I don't want to be too quick with like moving on to the next thing. And they're like, no, wait, I didn't understand the last thing. I don't want it to be difficult for people. I want it to be more easy. But, anywho, I remember seeing water. Right. Speaking of which, I have to... Ow. I can't do this right now. I have to, cook food. Because, as you can see, my hunger bar has gone down. I can't be starving like this. I need to get my hunger bar back up. So I need to go back to my humble abode over here, my home, temporary home. My base is an easier thing to call it. Just call it base. As you can see, like I was explaining before in the previous video, I am just walking. Look at my hunger bar. It has gone down so fast. That's because I'm starving to death. Sorry, Piggy. I'm in third person now, as you can tell. But as I was explaining before, the hunger bar goes down to 1 bar, and it would stay like that until you get something to eat, get your hunger back up. But I'm not sure exactly how long it stays that way. But what I was going to tell you is, like before, when I told you, like, when your hunger bar gets too low, you're not able to sprint anymore. Yeah, as you can see, I can't sprint. I'm pressing the button right now, as you may or not be able to hear. I'm pressing the button, and it's not working. It's not working. I can't sprint. That's because the hunger bar is too low, and that's basically your energy. Basically how that works. And so your hunger is too low, your energy is too low, you don't have the strength, the energy in order to actually sprint, to run. Makes sense. Like when you're tired in real life, you're not going to be able to run anymore. Makes sense. But yeah, food, and you need food in order to keep your strength up, man. So you need to. So we're gonna get a bite to eat here. I don't want to burn a piece of charcoal just for this. I want to put some wood in here, and then I'll go ahead and put the chicken in there. It's gonna have some fuel left, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to fully cook the pork chop. Nope, not enough. Go ahead and put one of these. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be enough for both of them. That's the last thing, though. But I don't think I need both of them. Hold on. So that gave me 4 or 3. Was it 3? Because I already had 1, right? You usually should be able to see how much how much bars that you get, but I can't remember how you do that. I remember before you could see it though, but I don't know. If for whatever reason any of you guys out there who are if any of you out there who are watching who may be more knowledgeable on Minecraft and you just wanted to watch the video, then please let me know how you were supposed to look at, because I remember there was a way to actually see how many hunger that you get for like your food, but I just, like, for example, like the weapons, it tells you how much attack damage it is. Plus 4 attack damage for that, for the wooden sword. 5 attack damage for the stone sword. Obviously better than the wooden sword. But it doesn't say those details for the food. And that kind of escaped me of how you're supposed to see that information. But nevertheless. And before I was at, what was that, 4? So that just gave me another 4. Right. So that means that works out. I'll go ahead and, I don't think I need to cook this, but, oh, I have an apple here. I'll go ahead and eat an apple. That's very handy. So that's good for now. But the thing is, I'm going to need some kind of food on me when I get hungry again. So I'm just going to cook this. I do have this chicken in here, so let me go ahead and take this with me as well. That can be some backup food when I need it. That's already cooked. Thank you, furnace. Alright, so I'm going to hold on to I don't know why I keep doing that. I'm going to hold on to this. We're all fed up. And now we want to go back to what were we doing before? Oh yeah, the water. And speaking of which, Gotta rehydrate, man. Hydration is important. Hydration is very important. Gotta stay hydrated. It looks like it's getting dark again. I don't know if I want to do this while it's dark, because, I mean, oh, I'm all the way over here. Because I don't want to get stuck down there, and I'm like, it's gonna be nighttime, and I'm like, there's gonna be monsters, and then I won't be able to. I probably could be stuck or something, and I could be in a really bad way, a really bad situation. So, I'm going to sleep off the night really quick. The moon is now up. Make it morning again. I think there is uses to the nighttime, and if you could just sleep and sleep and sleep like unlimitedly as much as you want, and it never is nighttime, you can just sleep away the nighttime, then what's the point of the nighttime? Well, there's some uses to nighttime, actually. Ow. And there's some things that I think, isn't there some things that you have to get at night? I know there's certain things like from mobs, isn't there? Like certain things, perhaps from certain hostile mobs that you can actually certain items that certain hostile mobs actually drop when they die. That way you collect those specific items, and maybe it has different uses for those things. Like maybe something that you can use to craft using a crafting table, or maybe something that you can use to as an ingredient for, like, I don't know, for like a potion or an enchantment or something or whatnot. There's different uses for different things. So there's some uses to the nighttime. But it escapes me, though, of all of the helpful uses of the night. But anywho, let's just focus on the task at hand here. We gotta be very careful. Don't want to fall and hurt ourselves. So basically, we're doing the exact same thing as we did before. Remember in the previous episode where I was all the way up there on the snow mountain, and I was trying to collect the water. Basically the same thing. Because like I told you, anytime you see this blue flowing water like this, just know that it has a source somewhere. So it's going to at least be one source to that water somewhere. So you want to look, you want to go all the way to the very top and try to find the source. That's usually where the source is. It's usually at the very top of the flowing waters. What am I hearing? Wait. Oh, wait. That sounds like a Oh, hello there. They're up there. Hello up there. It's the wandering. What is his name? The wandering trail. Oh, there he is. Okay, those are his llamas up there. But okay, there he is. I'm gonna see if I can get to him. I thought I was going crazy. I know I heard something. At first, I thought it was a monster or a hostile mob. I was like, is it a mob? That should be down there where it's dark. Because remember, monsters spawn in the darkness. They spawn in the dark. Hello. Wandering Traitor. So this guy is a wandering traitor. A wandering traitor. And so they spawn randomly in the... They spawn randomly, like all over the map. Just random. They spawn at random. And basically, he's like a villager that like ventures out into the world with his llamas. He's always when he spawns, you're always gonna see him with llamas. Just like the llamas up there. Those are his llamas up there. But I mean, just like I said, they spawn randomly. So that's kind of he spawned down here away from his llamas. And they're like, you trade items and stuff with them, you know? I just realized something. Oh no, wait. Oh, got the backup here, got the backup. Wait, before I use that one, I'm gonna just go ahead and use the wooden one. I just realized something. Up there is the, where is it? The leash, right there. I need that leash. I need that lead, man. I need that lead. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Who are you? Getting some amnesia. All right. Focus. I need. No. I need to hurry up because, like I said before, remember I told you, items does not stay around forever when they're like that. So we're gonna. I need to get there. I need to. All right, let's just dig. Not dig. I need to just climb myself up like this. Yep. I got it. Hey. Whoa. Hello there, friends. Those are his llamas. No. Is he gonna jump? He's gonna throw me down. Get me off. If. Whoo. I was hoping that he wasn't gonna kick me off, like kind of like the horses do. Because if he kicked me off, I probably would have fell down there and died. That would have been awful. But yeah, hold on. So if you guys don't know, these guys are llamas. These are llamas. We have llamas in the game. These guys are very curious. I wish I can help them. I want to get them out of this. First off, I need to collect the water. So I'm going back down to fill up this water bucket. To get the water, like I said, I need the water. So let's get the water. Should be the source right here. Yep. There we go. Hey, we got the water. We got the water source. So once you have your second, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, go out and find some water. I forgot to mention that before. You're gonna need another bucket of water. So yeah, go find some water. Pretty much the blue that you just saw down there. You could be lucky enough to be nearby a lake. If you're nearby a lake, you're really good. Then just collect the water and then go back to it and then collect another one. But I'm going to show you the next step with our crops. That's what I wanted to do. But before I go back to our home, before I go back to the base rather, I really want to help these. You don't have to. Of course I don't have to, but I mean, I just want to, you know? Gotta be a pain being stuck up there like that. So I just want to do something. So if this part does not interest you, then you can skip. Pretty much just skip till whenever the next step, or skip until after I finish this. After I help these guys. I want to help the llamas. Because, I don't know, I just got a big heart, I guess. Really big heart. I see some mobs in need. And I mean, it's up to us, the player, to help them, man. I also like to, I used to always help the villagers as well. Because, of course, you know, like with the villages, monsters, the zombies, they love to attack villagers. They love to turn the villagers into zombies. That's a thing in Minecraft. Zombies can corrupt villagers and turn them into zombies. Well, they did, but I'm not sure if do they still do that? Do they do that in Bedrock? I know they did that in the older version of Minecraft, but I don't know. But anywho, yeah, that's the thing. Villages, monsters love to attack villages, and so that happens at night when the monster spawns. Of course, when the zombies spawn, and the poor villagers, they're usually just running around frantically. But they always go inside of their little homes when it's getting dark. They always go inside. They never stay outside at night unless, I guess maybe their home is broken or something. I don't know. So what I'm going to do to try to... there's no way to just... I'm going to need to make a bridge. That's the only way that I think of in order to get them out of this predicament here. I don't know. The chicken's alright. He's alright. As a matter of fact, you can just hit him and he'll just kind of just like fall down. But it's okay though, because chickens is one of the only mobs that is not affected by height damage, by fall damage, because they flutter their wings and they fall down slowly, unharmed. So you don't have to worry about the chickens. But other animals, not so lucky. So, hold on, buddy. No. What are you doing there, buddy? I'm trying to help you. You're doing your own thing. Where are you going? Okay, wait, are you good now? You're good? You good? I think he's good. Alright, so let me try to do the same thing for Buddy up here. Let me just dig him down here. And that way I can put him... Oh, no. Put a little bit of... There we are. Oops. Oh, hold on. I was trying to finish off the little... Yeah. I wanted to put this right here. There we are. You're good now, aren't you? You good? Hey! He's good. They're good. Where's the other one? Where's the other guy? Did he despawn or did he... I don't know. Oh, there he is. Hey! See? They're good. Hey! We did it. We did it. We did it. Hey! Where's my... We did it. Hey. But, yeah. Now we gotta get back. Because... Oh, no. Oh, no. Skeleton. Skeleton. He's blocking my way back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I don't want to be caught like this. See if I can go around him. No! Oh, no. Oh, I thought I was dead. I thought, oh. You know what I thought? I thought it was that hole. Remember that hole I told you about earlier? Oh, why is he going in this direction? Oh, this is not fair, man. He's going in the direction that I'm coming from. No, don't do this. Yeah, go back the other way. Thank you. I thought the whole... the zombie's coming for me. Yep. Oh, yep. Hoop. Hop. Hoop. Go. 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 I'm going. I'm going. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay, I'm out of energy. I can't run anymore. Close the door. Close the door. Oh. Whoo. That was stressful. Time to sleep. Forty-eight minutes in. Time really does fly. It really does. But nevertheless, we got many more of these. I know it sounds like I'm closing it now, but I don't want to close it just yet. But I do want to start closing it up, at least around the 59 minute area. So at least 10 or so minutes, give or take. But another interesting little detail would be when you're sleeping, or trying to sleep rather, and it doesn't let you. As you can see, it says bed is too far away. You have to be closer to the bed in order to actually sleep. You have to be right next to the bed. But obviously, it's not going to let me sleep now because it's already daytime. You can't sleep during the day. You can only sleep at night, just like it says. But remember, just like I said before, you tap on the bed to reset your respawn point. So that's what you want to do. If you've broken your bed, then that's what you want to do. You want to click on your bed every time you place a bed down with the intention to sleep at night. That's when you want to click on it then, because that's where you want to spawn back when you die. Because I mean, if you don't do that, then you won't have a respawn set, and you'll just respawn at some random location in the map, which is likely should be your original spawn point where you first spawned at when you first joined the world, most likely. And if you don't want to do that, then that's why it's important to have a bed with a shelter somewhere, and tap on the bed. That way it says respawn point set. That way you don't respawn at some other random location, and you'll be far away, and it will be a very huge inconvenience. But the other thing that I wanted to mention, why I mentioned it in the first place, is that there's another reason why you probably why it won't let you sleep. And maybe it is night and it still won't let you sleep. And that's because it'll say, can't sleep now, monsters are nearby. Something like that. And if that's the case, if it says that, then that means it's because monsters are somewhere close to you. And so you won't be able to sleep because monsters are too close. You can't sleep when monsters are nearby. So you're gonna have to wait it out, I guess, until either the monsters go away, or you need to go out there and take out the monsters yourself. And if that's the case, then I bid you good luck. I need to eat this chicken because I want my hunger all the way full. But at the same time, I want to hold on to it because it's worth a lot of good hunger bars. That's why I'm trying to get these crops. Okay, so you have your whenever you have the bucket filled back with another bucket of water, you have your second bucket of water. What you want to do? Go back to your little hole here, and if you place the water like I did on mine on one end, just go ahead and put the other on the other end. And you know what? You know what I should have done? What I should have done was make an infinite water source. Yep, that's what I should have done. I don't have I'm 52 minutes in. I don't have the time to do that in this video. But in the next one, I want to show you guys how to make infinite water sources. And I think that'll be very helpful. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm going to try to do that really quick if I can. I want to keep. I don't want to move this. I need this to be here. But in this situation, if you're in a situation like I am, where like there's little to no water, like you don't see very many water, like lakes or whatever or whatnot, and look at the map. Yeah, look at the map in the corner. It's basically wherever that you see blue. Wherever you see blue on the map is basically water, obviously. So that's where you want to venture to on the map. That's where water is. But if it's far away from the area that you're currently residing in, then I recommend you do what I'm about to do now, which is make an infinite water source. Infinite water sources is basically, remember how I was teaching you about about water source and the sources of water, and that's usually from wherever you see flowing water at, there's usually sources of that water that it's coming from, and those sources is what you need in order to collect with a bucket. So basically, you can create an infinite amount of that source of water using this a quick little easy method. Basically, when you find like a lake, for example, when you go to a lake and when you collect some water with a bucket, the lake just doesn't vanish in thin air. It's because there's more. It's surrounded by all source blocks, source water blocks, and that's because if it's a source, if it's multiple sources, then it will replace the last source of water that you just collected. So it replaces it and it places it back and becomes stationary. That's why you see the river stationary and not flowing just like this, except if it's certain parts of the river. But basically, what you just need to know is that river is infinite sources of water. So you can collect, which means you can continue to collect as much water from it as you want. And so you can recreate that same premise there in a miniature version, which means we can basically make our own miniature river, pretty much. But I'm gonna need some more space for beyond 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I can dig over here, put this in a corner. Yeah, that's what I'll do. We got about 5 minutes, so I'm trying to be quick with this. So dig 4 blocks just like this. So 4 blocks just like that, just like you see here. And I'll do it one more time for you, just in case you missed it. 1 block next to it, 1 block next to that, 1 block next to that, just like that. So you'll have a nice little 2x2 hole in the ground. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick back up this water bucket, put it right here in the corner. I'm going to pick up this other half over here, and I'm going to put it on the opposite corner. Make sure you don't accidentally put it in the same spot. You want to put it in the opposite corner, right here. Boom. And that created an infinite source of water. As a matter of fact, it's been so long since I've done that I was fully dead set on believing that you need to have 4 separate buckets of water in order to create it. It's been so long since I've done it, but no, it just worked out with just 2 blocks, as you can see. And now, as you can see, the water is no longer flowing. Didn't you notice that? The water is not flowing like it was before when it was over there. It's nice and beautiful, sparkly, and it's still. That's because now these are 4. 57 minutes in. These are 4 stationary water. These are 4 water sources of water here, which means you can continue to collect up as many as you want to, and now it'll never go away. It's basically like a mini river, just like I was telling you. So basically, I'm not the best at this explaining things, so I apologize for that, but I'm trying to be as quick as I can here. So once you've done that, that's what I should have done in the beginning. That would have saved so much time. But I mean, it was still necessary to collect those 2 buckets of water just like I did. So otherwise, I wouldn't have even been able to do this unless I had 2 buckets of water. So you're still going to need to have at least 2 buckets of water, or just one. If you have 1 bucket, just go one by one at a time, and just put 1 bucket of water in one corner. Go find some more water somewhere, and then come back with that water and put it in the other corner, and it'll create their infinite source of water. And once you have your infinite source of water, you can use it as many times as you want. You don't have to worry about it running out. So now what you want to do is what we were doing in the very beginning, is place the water at that corner, back at that corner like it was before. Take another bucket of water, put it on the other corner. Take another bucket of water, put it right here, and there we go. That created a little infinite source of water there, as you can see. And so that's what you want to have for. This is the first step. This was the first step into creating our farmland to grow our crops. And now we're out of time. So we're going to continue right where we left off. This entire time it was about water, I suppose. This entire episode was about water. I deeply apologize for that. But I'm completely, absolutely out of time. I have no more time to talk. I do not want to be around an abrupt ending. So I want to thank you guys for watching this. Thank you so much for watching this. If you have, thank you for your patience. If you have patience, you're going to need patience with me. I can be quite annoying. But I want to thank you guys for watching this. Stay tuned for the next episode. This has been episode 7. See you guys in episode 8.